Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. Mr. Zini from Shabab al-Fahd Educational Complex, the Egyptian track, 3rd grade level. In mind, English in mind. Now we are going to deal with module 1 or unit 1, as you see here, super brain. Vocab, number 8. Here we have slave, blind, autistic, investigate, realize, confirm, suspicion, memorize, performance, public, reviews. I'll say again with the definition. Slave, to buy a person to work in your house. Blind, someone who lost his eyesight. Autistic describes someone who or someone with autism. Here we have investigate, to search for information, to get an idea about something. Realize, to know something well. Confirm, make sure. Suspicion, doubts, some things you are not sure about. Memorize, so I ask you to memorize the words. To keep in memory, okay? Performance, doing an action or piece of work. Public, for all people. Reviews, articles about arts written in paper or magazine. I will move a little bit. Composition, piece of music. Mute, someone who is unable to speak. Autism, a developmental disorder causing difficulty with social relationships and learning. Talent, natural ability to be good at something, especially without being taught. Diagnose, to mourn the exact character of disease. Shafallah al-Jamii. Autistic 7, a person has an extraordinary ability in a certain area. Architecture, the art of designing buildings. Post-earth cities, a city which has been damaged by earthquake. Landmarks, a building or place that is easily recognized. We will deal with the other part of vocab. Here we have the expressions. Expression with the mind. Be careful. All these sentences that we have here, can we say expression or sentences? Okay, change your mind. Take your mind off. Keep something in mind. Make up your mind. Slip your mind out of your mind into minds. Say again with the definition. Change your mind. Make a new and different decision. Take your mind off. Help you not to think about a problem. Keep something in mind. Try not to forget about something. Make up your mind, decide. Slip your mind, forget. Out of your mind, crazy, into minds, find it hard to decide. Here we have, speak your mind, say what you think. Read someone's mind, try to know what another person is thinking. Have got something on your mind, be worried. Here we have expression with brain. Okay, brainstorm, pick someone's brain, brainwave, brainchild, the brains, you have got food on the brain. Brainstorm, think of as many ideas as you can. Pick someone's brain, get idea from someone. Brainwave, brilliant idea. Brainchild, original idea for or invention. The brain's the most intelligent person. You have got food on the brain to always think about the same thing. Here we have the other part of vocab. Here, murder, a crime of killing someone, mystery, something you can't understand, detective, secret agent, narrator, someone who tells the story, tight, a piece of woman's clothing cover the legs and bottom, scratch, to cut or damage the surface or your skin in slightly with or on something sharp or rough. Squat down, to position yourself close to, near the ground, placing on the front part of your feet. Precisely, exactly. Stick up, to arrange things in an ordered pile. Leaves, plural of, loaves, 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 the plural of loaf or aloof, okay, a piece of bread. يبقى الألوف countable in the singular, loaves, Loaves, the plural of aloof, okay, but bread is uncountable. Slicer, a machine that cut into pieces. Blockage, something that stops something else passing through. Bread slicing machine, a machine to cut the bread into slices. Groaning, sound or anger with white noise. This is an expression. Unique, being the only existing one of its time. Here we have forecast, concern. Perform, do. Partake, participate. One step removed, close to being something but a little different. Curled in a bent and rounded position. Okay, placed, be careful, P-L-A-C, okay, I'll say it again, P-L-A-C-E-E-D, okay? يبقى placed, P-L-A-C-E-D, uneven, U-N-E-V-E-N, okay, minus, M-I-N-U-S, perception, okay? يبقى placed, uneven, redemption, minus perception. Okay, place, position, uneven, not regular, redemption, being saved, minus, without, perception, idea of what we experience with our sense. Okay, here we have propositions and phrases. Be careful, my dear student, that the first part of our unit is completely based on your memorizing, but try to understand before you memorize, okay? Here, proposition and phrases. I hear music coming from the house. Tom plays on the family piano. We hired a band of musicians to give a party. From then on, I'll call you Cliverado. My dad took me on a tour of the US. I was invited to Iman's party. I go to school at the age of 5. The artist produced a picture of modern Cairo. My son does his homework on his own. The naughty boy made the room upside down. There is a big green leaf stuck to my shoes. I can't work out the correct answer. Hello, Dua. She called, poking her head out of the window. Okay. Confusable words. You feel not sure about something, confused. Mind, brain, skull. As you see here, the Arabic meaning, this is a mind, a person's way of thinking, feeling, or thoughts. My mind is busy with traveling abroad. Brain, the part of the body, can be touched. Okay, that controlled everything. The brain is the master of the body. The skull, the bone of the head that encloses the brain. Okay, the skull protects our brain. Here we have another group of words that can make you confused. Famous for plus the actions, well known or famous as. Okay, Naguib Mahfouz is famous for his novels. Famous for his novels, his deeds. Okay, Naguib Mahfouz is famous as a novelist, the job. Okay, Naguib Mahfouz is a well-known novelist. Okay, يبقى both famous and well-known dealing with the job, but be careful about the formation of the sentence. Famous as a novelist, a well-known novelist. Okay. Here we have audience, spectators, viewers. Audience, here, as you see, for seeing or listening to a play, film, or a concert. Okay? Here is spectator for in the stadium car race and the viewers for TV. Okay, here we have the audience was or were, can be countable and can be plural or singular or plural. Okay? applauding widely. تستخدم audience في حالة البلورال. اوكي. اللي جاي بقى بلورال بس. class, club, committee, company, congregation, council, group, family, gang, group, staff. Okay? Spectator, as you see here, as the spectators shouted loudly when Hussam scored a goal. And viewers, how many viewers watched the news? Tell news, okay, I'll tell news, tele, news, T-E, okay, in English. Hire and rent. Here we have for the period. Short time, hire. Long time, rent. Okay. Get the use of something on payment of sum of money, usually for a short time. We hired a boat for 3 hours. Hire out, the owner hired these things out. The boatman hired out the boat for us. Rent. Rented a flat for 2 years. Be careful, hours up, here, years. Event. Incident. Accident. Here is the event. Something happened that has importance in history, like 6th of October. Yes, of course, the 6th of October is considered a great historical event in Egypt's history. Incidents. Incidents is a situation that happened in a novel, hadith, arid. I enjoyed reading the incidents of the Mask of Gold. It was for 3rd grade general education in Egypt. Accident, but this is bad. Something unpleasant happened. There are many accidents which happen every day on the route to Alexandria. In detail, details. Here we have in detail في preposition you shouldn't add s. مازن.
ماشي بغلط يا مستر.
Okay, no problem. In detail, tell me what happened in detail. Okay, but details without preposition. تفاصيل, but this is a plural. Okay, he mentioned all the details of the accident. Of course, you are required, you are supposed to be careful about what we have studied. It is concentrated on your memory, but try to understand first. We will try to apply some of these sentences. Go ahead with me. Who can answer? In the past, people used to buy slaves. خلي بالكم في هنا انا بتكلم عربي اهو. slaves دي مفصولة عن الميرشنتس. اوكي؟
Okay.
طيب, a person who does not see is
Blind.
blind. Okay, very good. When they hear city something inside to
Investigate.
investigate. Number 4.
Autistic.
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 Autistic. Okay. Number 5. Have
On.
you ever
On a piano. On a piano.
on. Okay, very good. So he was only
Busy.
4.
Abilities.
Sorry?
Abilities.
Abilities.
Abilities. Very good. احنا في number كام؟
7.
7.
يعني now we are going to answer number 7. We a band
He hired.
hired. Very good. Number 8.
Produce.
Sorry?
Produce.
He is very intelligent. He can perfectly any music he hears. He hears. خلي بالك.
Consume.
يبقى reproduce.
Reproduce.
يعني هو سمع الأول وبيعيدها. خلي بالك مش هو اللي عملها. اوكي؟ يبقى reproduce. Very good. He has the ability to
Remember.
memorize.
Memorize.
To memorize. Very good. Before I go anywhere, I always. يمكن.
Memorize. Confirm.
He went.
On a tour round.
On.
He went on a tour. Okay. He was asserted to on.
Suspicion.
Suspension. Very good. Number 13. The.
Reviews.
Number 14. Tom performed.
Shows.
عروض. Okay. In Arabic. Number 16. 15.
يا مستر 15.
Okay. Tell you. Is this a piece of music? Your own composition. Okay. Number 16. He never
Failed.
Okay. 17. The teacher.
Reviewed.
The teacher.
Took.
The teacher part of lesson as a class contest. تمام؟ Okay.
السنة اللي فاتت دي reviewed ولا took؟
featured. راجع.
Reviewed.
Okay. اللي هنا contest يشعرون بالايه؟ بالضغط. تمام؟ اوكي. Here we have مش the
Audience.
audience. audience. Okay, so you are asked, inshallah, to answer from 19 to 37, يعني page 9. Okay, my dear students?
Okay.
Okay.
And I will put it now on the group. Thank you for listening to me. I wish you could understand. Say goodbye. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.